Oh, they're running the Reinhardt. Okay, Reinhardt versus Ramatra. Both teams are running Maid, though. One team has a sim, one team... Ooh.
That being said, with Calburn and Highvision
Holy shit, this game just fucking started and everyone's already fucking dying.
In a terribly split situation, but able to get JCap around the side and sort of loop everyone in through the back. What was a split team ended up being a pincer maneuver and works a charm, getting the point.
I can't believe Thailand lost that situation. New Zealand were all over the place and Thailand failed to capitalize and they somehow end up on the back foot.
Oh,
Highvision on the front foot this time though.
Yeah, finding par, that's already a great start. Now Calburn looking to brawl right on top of the point. JCap having to give up ground quick.
Oh,
there we go.
no. Oh,
Thailand
no, bro. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay. So it's just the 16% on board for New Zealand, Thailand. Really nice pick by Highvision. Wonder if Pa will swap heroes here. You haven't really built up enough sim ult charge to justify this anymore.
Oh, he's looking for the sim TP. That's actually a pretty smart idea.
Highvision's already blocked that through.
Yeah, look, he's gonna block the sim TP.
Last time, though,
holy shit, wait. That's a fucking 5 head.
Remember if they used their TP early
or not, they didn't use it.
Might sit up on the floor instead.
Yeah, almost looked like they were trying to fake out or something bizarre like that. JCap gets slept and anti-heal, but is otherwise fine. It's 2 for nothing so far, looking to find Pale, and Highvision already down as well. So really quick, brutal fights on both sides of it. Any team pushing on to this point is finding pretty quick conversion, and now New Zealand
team is pretty good at their engagements, chat, but that Highvision I thought was going to get that wall. That would have been a sick wall.
First blood from New Zealand. Really quick fights back and forth, as you mentioned. New Zealand just forced their way through.
But they have Nano Ramatra ult.
Have to TP. Save the TP for the further play. Halleck's sitting on Ana here. Ana with the Nano Annihilation. Brilliant combo. Ace for the brilliant pick on a color hex. Okay, that's a way in.
Rest in pepperonis. That Blizzard would have been really crucial on the defense to slow down these very aggressive, very brawly teams. New Zealand trying to rotate
Wait, that's actually a really smart idea. When they pop Ram ult, you just TP away.
Absolute rope-a-dope play from New Zealand.
Wait a minute.
The side and charging back in with JCap works flawlessly.
Yeah, it starts badly, but New Zealand pull through again. Lose a player super quick, and now they've saved the Blizzard, so they're using for future fights. Put a little bit too far away from sound barrier. Pally held on to the Nano. I would have felt like Nano plus Nadish at the same time. It's a critical combo.
Oh, they're gonna need a sim wall probably for him.
Okay,
yep.
Yeah, Color Hex though going down did at least deploy the Blizzard, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to convert much. They find a Pudo. They didn't get to freeze up any tanks. Now they lost power as well. Ace has been the one to receive the Nano boost. Is so
wait, that looks so weird. It looked like he charged on the point.
In trouble here. Wedged in, not gonna last much longer. Round in the mid of 85% though is decent for New Zealand despite losing the fight. Back into one fight.
There's no way, bro. Oh my god.
Looks like it's been a while since Colex has played defense, is what I'm saying, right? He roll swap, now he's roll swapping back, at least for this event. Did twice in a row, really
Reinhardt is tricky against Ramatra. Ramatra does probably win that matchup, but Reinhardt, if Ramatra uses his shield, and then the shield goes down, it's on cooldown, he has a free shatter.
Bait out the ice wall.
Yeah,
plus they are running Rush with a Sim, Mei, and their speed boost. It's pretty fucking good.
The light wall is in, trying to isolate some members. JCap frozen up though. It's a nice Blizzard from Highvision, and JCap's going to get dusted. That's going to be a bit of a non-starter for New Zealand. They used the window on that as well. Unfortunately, not a single counter.
That was actually huge from Thailand. That was a massive fucking W. New Zealand put a lot of ults into that. They used 3 ults, I'm pretty sure.
Thailand's about to hit 90 here, and they have the better ultimates moving through. Better defensive position. You can still, again, I think if Pa stays.
Oh, they're trying to build the Nano for Nano Ramatra or Nano Sojourn. Holy shit, chat. Thailand might actually take the first map.
Oh, what a shatter! They tried to get aggressive with it. They end up paying
and they're actually gonna take the first map. Wait a minute, Thailand fucking popping off here.
That's gonna do it. I mean, Calburn
this is a good fucking series.
That one barreling forward. This is gonna be the stagger out from Finn, just getting onto the point for the sake of touching it. Needs to survive as well. They kind of need the sound barrier if they're gonna have a bit of a shot at this. The rest of New Zealand trying to come in. Finn Slep will go down.
There's no such thing as the J3 curse, chat. Shut up. No such thing as the J3 curse. It's only the map 1. It's only map 1.
Calburn with the Nano boost keeping the point on lockdown. 99% Thailand comfortably picking off these members as they trickle in. Not going to be able to make it to the health pack. There is Color Hex. Not a single kill in response as Thailand collect the set. And that's the first map over the way of Thailand to turn things back around, unless they're somehow able to catch a kill onto the likes of Ace. Color Hex is going for it, but they're Kind of getting routed by Calburn. Calburn, though, flips the switch there. Color Hex. Man, it's a real back and forth. Color Hex barely surviving. Calburn as well, barely surviving. That actually means no one's quite run away with the early fight. Thailand get the first movement onto the point, but you can see some isolated members, and New Zealand have regrouped. So, captured Thailand, but the next fight about to begin, and Calburn is already low. Might go down here. High Vision under pressure as well. Certainly they're forced off the point. New Zealand get the cap, but they lose Finn in the process. Still a little bit on a knife's edge as Apuno goes down. Ace as well to follow. August collecting another for himself, and that's going to be the one that starts to seal it. Still a very scrappy brawl.
Okay,
Thailand
we've seen New Zealand's team comp before. New Zealand's team comp should be winning this. The Sombra is a lot stronger than the Sojourn. By far.
Thailand had the play advantage there, but Calvin was super low. They never really recovered that HP quickly enough.
I got you, Xander.
High Vision didn't have the Blizzard for that fight, and only gets it as he dies. So a good turnaround from New Zealand. It's been scrappy.
You got timed out by the bot as well.
One of the problems for New Zealand is those first deaths, consistently one player down, having to play 4 versus 5 on an ideal situation. Thailand looking good on ults, but are they really going to cross this bridge? They'll be crossing it straight into Coalescence.
They go for it.
Oh, it's a boop as well.
Manual hack onto Calburn, but receives a nano boost. So, first death is actually Ace, as you noted, with that boop off the edge. The sound wave, it's actually called. Speaking of sound, the barrier to come out now, but not in time to save High Vision, whose Blizzard did not get what they needed. Calburn committing an ultimate while they're 2 members down. They really wanted JCap bad. They do find him. The sound barrier wasn't quite
wow, they're actually...
It's been an EMP collect.
Yeah, wow, that's actually crazy.
They needed another sound wave from Finn to
that's actually a huge fucking team wipe because a lot of ults were actually used from both teams. Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's going to have to cost them a 2 extra ultimates, though. Both DPS ultimates in play. So you talk about Calvin kind of throwing in the Annihilation to try and clutch it through. We'll get a positive ult trade off the back of that one in terms of just that isolated 1 versus 2 ult trade.
I think they're going to need to switch the Sojourn after this ult. I don't think the Sojourn is going to be better than a Reaper or a Sombra.
Ace just trying to go for it. That forces the sound barrier from Finn. JCap coming in with the Annihilation. That's a really quick collection there. Calvin manually hacked will go down. That's a 1 for 2. So you're all
he's going to have to switch
for Thailand, but we're running the bet at 90%. They're going to have to really
J3, please spectate the Reaper. Oh, yeah, I got you, man. I got you. I'll spectate the Reaper right now.
Let's take a look at it. 90%.
And Ace is going to switch.
Tall order. And lagging behind. A much better round for New Zealand so far. Good ground. Thailand need to start moving. Kudo to touch, I think.
My eye is on Calburn. Closer to the Annihilation than JCap is, but Pally already low. Goes down, no Coalescence, and that's it. August has his. Color X may die, but I think that
Ace won contenders on Sojourn this patch.
Looking to collect this one up. Hasn't quite confirmed it yet. Calburn low.
This patch. The one that's been out for 2 weeks.
Anyway. Pally probably not going to get back in time throwing out the Coalescence, but miles away from it, unfortunately. Overtime, Wick ticks down. New Zealand much more confident than our 100 to 90 that Thailand picked up in the first one, but still relatively even.
Still pretty scrappy, though. Again, they needed to really recover a couple of wacky situations there, some weird situations they got caught in. 4v5
Contenders plays on older patches. This one's a live patch, I'm pretty sure.
Much more consistent fights. Thailand struggled to even reach the point. They weren't able to rotate.
Yeah, Thailand actually kind of threw too with that long Sojourn pick.
Back over towards the Rhine. Didn't really work out for him on 9 mark, and that's an okay Rhine map, but again, disjointed, I would describe.
This is actually pretty cool. I like how they're showing their POVs, though. That's actually really fucking cool. I like that.
At least on the first map.
An opening scrap now. High ground from New Zealand back on the Rhine.
This is not the mid-season patch from last season. This is the live patch, chat.
Thick of it. Wants to start swinging the hammer, but the barrier, nope, he's down. It's trapped in the vortex. Did not have the immortality field in time from August. It's a 2 for 1 favoring Thailand. Third one to come across, and that'll be the opening cap going the way of Thailand once again.
Dude, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I thought New Zealand was gonna fucking kick ass. Thailand is actually doing really well.
Wasn't comfortable. Now we start to see the swaps. August back over towards the Moira. It's been the preferred pick of August so far. As you sort of noted, the Lamb not coming through.
Why do they always play Lucio? Like, isn't there a better option? Lucio's a broken character. The ability to speed your team and dictate whether you go in or get out is huge. Plus, if there's a mail and you speed your team, everyone can get out of the mail.
And just taking their time on the push.
And they're playing rush.
Calburn really keeping the point on lockdown once again.
If someone's out of position, you just speed out on them.
So far for New Zealand to get past, but when
Lucio's a really strong support healer. Let me change my thing. Lucio's a really strong healer.
Pally, nice deployment of the immortality field, and there we go. Conversions coming across now from Ace. Nicely done.
Yeah. Could even argue the matrix didn't need to come through from Pally, but will just be put in there for the insurance policy. All the health bars on New Zealand fairly low, half HP for the entire backline, and Finn down early. So New Zealand certainly lack the firepower there. They'll be at least able to take away the consolation prize of getting one extra ultimate out of Thailand. That will help a little bit. August is slowly trying to catch up here. You are on a
I'm actually really surprised the Sojourn's working right here. Wow.
Something to be useful. J-Cap far behind, unfortunately.
It's going to be the Blizzard out. They've isolated Calburn, but can they kill him? No. With the immortality field in play, they're not able to collect on anything. Coalescence out now from August. A little bit low, as is Finn. Still struggling to collect.
Why are we watching, like,
with his own
Ace using his ult? I feel like... But they show him after his ult's done.
So J-Cap and Pally that go down. Ace, Par, really even Stevens. But Thailand forcing New Zealand miles away from the fight. Sound out from the Pudo, beautifully done. Finn as well. They have to. It's final fight. Looking to get a freeze. Color Hex and High Vision head to head.
Holy shit, this fight is insane, bro. New Zealand's using everything to try to win this.
Low, in trouble. August also in trouble. J-Cap is back, has that annihilation, trying to get the damage, trying to find something, rescue the fight maybe, goes down but finds the point cap, but Thailand have more members.
Oh my fucking god.
And I think that's going to seal it here. Thailand will be able to recap unless Color Hex comes in with some kind of hero play, but those days feel a little bit long gone by now. 100-10 to be the final result here for Thailand.
What a play coming through at the back end. Thailand, they made the call to try and clutch it through 3 versus 3 at Pudo.
Wait a minute, I was wrong. Ace is just a fucking goat on the Sojourn.
Had the option of backing out. They didn't have to play.
Holy shit. No chat, there's no caster curse. New Zealand can still win this. They can still reverse sweep. I gotta watch this though, it's starting.
But I'm just gonna be honest and say I don't know.
If I'm recalling it correctly, it's Oladele.
Okay.
And if I remember that wrong, that's a real bad look.
I'm not even gonna check, I'll just believe you.
Sick, love that.
on the Echo. As I don't even remember, we really ever, even in the DPS days of Collex, I don't really remember him playing too much of this hero, but here it comes out in any case. Ashley defense, double poke.
First dive, directly on.
I think the D.Va's a lot better than the Winston, though. We've seen a lot of Winston players on this map, and a lot of them were, I don't think they were bad as players, it was just a bad pick.
What if I guess? What if that's a guess?
My guess was going to be
Nikki, appreciate the massive prime sub, my friend.
Okay, that's...
I think D.Va is just a lot better in general. Defense Matrix is a broken ability.
New Zealand team will do now for a second attack. Attempt. We'll take X down.
What a
nice shot.
It gives Color Hex a lot of free reign here, actually. Obviously, they want to deal with High Vision, but currently doing that. August is just soloing these DPSs. Really putting the trousers on for the team. And Thailand now forced
Calvin.
Yeah, forced way off the point. Calvin can't quite get back onto it because of that well-timed sleep. That's going to be New Zealand getting the cap. No draws.
That could have
actually
could have otherwise been a pretty good retake opportunity, but no. No ultimates online at the moment. So I'm about to head into, I believe it was like, what, the 3rd fight? Par's nearly onto the pulse bomb. Still waiting for High Vision to get this value on the Ash that we expect. A little bit of damage on the Color Hex. Par trying to hunt to the back line, but still missing 9%.
Just wants that last little bit. Ooh, a Pudo in trouble, gets bumped away.
Oh my god, the one tap on the Tracer. That is the most satisfying thing to see.
Head to head there. Sleep onto Calvin. He's got the nano boost on him, but he's just coming up against Color Hex, who's keeping him entirely occupied. Not getting much mileage out of that. Not getting too much mileage out of the ultimate there either, Color Hex. And by ultimate there, I'm meaning the Echo ultimate, not the D.Va ultimate, because he didn't get one. New Zealand, though, continuing to push.
Thailand yet to slow this down, still waiting for Ace and High Vision to get these ultimates.
Woo!
Great pick on the ODP, that'll be the start you need. New Zealand now likely have to back out.
Color Hex.
No frontal pressure, Color Hex overstaying.
Yeah, not in a particular hurry to get out.
Backed out, but yeah.
Yeah, Finn nearly down on the retreat as well, but they will get away safely with the rest of these members. A lot of ultimates banked up now for Thailand. This is going to be a tough ask for New Zealand to push into.
They're holding forward as well because they can at this point. They have a lot to play through. We should have to be a little bit concerned about Par back capping, but Rage is really the only thing to look forward to for New Zealand. And
yeah, I'm still going to stand by what I say. I don't like the Winston pick. I think the D.Va's just a lot better.
You've got the clean
and Thailand has 5 ults.
But that's separate. ODP going ahead and popping the Primal Rage, getting very aggressive. Ace having to duplicate the Winston. Immediately slept, immediately damaged down. Not going to get a Primal Rage of his own. That's a reasonable start for New Zealand. But Thailand, rest of the ultimates, they can dig deep on. The rally running for New Zealand, but it's the Bob first for High Vision. Has now expired, if I'm not mistaken. Paley going to go ahead, throw out the
holy shit, wait, they're using all their ults here, though.
Pudo of all people. They found ODP, so that's the first kill finally. Another one coming through on a Finn, but big usage of ultimates there for Thailand. They do stop New Zealand, but they had to dig very deep.
Yeah, they stopped New Zealand, but New Zealand only what do you call it, committed 2 ults, Primal and Rally. Thailand used 4 ults, everything but D.Va Bomb.
Dealt with ODP pretty quickly, so that was gone. Big threats. Now we've cycled back over towards Nano. Into Kalix on the duplicate as well.
ODP, a little low.
You're going to have to Nano ODP here. He's too low.
No, goes and puts it on Color Hex, who does get the conversion onto Ace. They just trusted that ODP could survive the solo pressure there on from Calvin. Big sleep onto Color Hex.
What a nice sleep.
Forced way back. They're still trying to pressure forward.
It's a good double nade on the back line.
No extra kills. Calburn a little low here, though. Might be able to pull a D.
Oh, he tried to get the stun out. There's not even a stun. I mean, the brig thing.
This point. This is an important minute for Thailand here. Oh,
Jay3, bro.
This time around, self-destruct first. Going to come out from Calburn. Finds August. Big beat there, unfortunately. Colorhex will have a self-destruct. Fishing for something with it, but they've already lost Finn. Not going to be the big conversion they needed. They find High Vision, but they need a lot more than just that. Calburn still keeping this point on lockdown. Fighting against Team Megs. But they found ODP beforehand, and New Zealand getting repelled.
No way they actually lost that team fight. That's crazy, dude.
A final 4.5 rough meters here, and I think they actually probably gave away too much meterage to New Zealand. You see actually Thailand backing out in the middle of that fight, giving space away to New Zealand, looking for better ground to hold, finding ultimates. Pulse bomb was a bit wide there.
Ace, a little low. But otherwise fine, a Pudo with the rally, Finn also with the rally, and Nanoboost again onto a Pudo. I mean, at that point, that almost seems intentional.
Oh, ODP just
found ODP, yeah. Not going to be able to get the cap here.
Dude, that sucks for New Zealand, man.
No tobacco product. 1 minute 15 on the
Thailand has a
New Zealand, losing
Thailand has a great hold. This High Vision guy is a good Ash.
Underestimated how much ult charge he was going to get because he dies at about 97%. If he stays alive,
and see if he's a really good Ash though. He has Bob. He's the only one with an ult on their team.
To extend that life, and New Zealand would be in a really good spot, but he probably just did not expect how quickly he was going to take
I'm actually really still surprised that New Zealand's running Winston.
A snap of a finger, the payload, tiny bit of movement, back to 4.5 meters, and slightly further back beyond that, but the timing is really rough now. Less than a minute to go. New Zealand gonna have to spend basically all the ultimates. They've started to bank up.
I think Bob's a really good ultimate in the overtime situation as well. Yeah, this guy's hitting some crazy shots, man.
And he gets topped off, fishing for something with the pulse bomb. Wanted to fight a Pudo, doesn't quite run it into him. ODP has the Nanoboost status back, getting aggressive on top of High Vision, not converting any kills there. Still has himself a Primal Rage. Pulse bomb, Finn, low, Kalex, low. He's got to go, yeah, he's in now. Still hasn't popped the Primal. What's the point? Really waiting until he himself is low, but he's immediately slept. Finn is down. They don't have that extra support on their back. Color Hex with the duplicate. Nope.
Damn, nah. New Zealand is committing so many ults and they're not. Okay, now they're getting kills. I don't know if that's going to be enough, though. Yeah.
Lack of gumption there on the New Zealand side. Not willing to get aggressive and go in, force the fight. 2 reserved, 2 held back with those ultimates. They're constantly fighting on the back foot and they're losing on the back foot.
Wait, it's a 2v1 right now. It's a 2v1. No, it's a 2v2 now. It's a 2v2. It's a 1v2.
That's the start of a miracle.
2v2 again.
He's still alive. Has the support.
They got the wait. The Tracer stuck to the other Tracer. Ultimate disrespect.
August trying to come in, help him out a little bit. They find
no way. Color Hex is literally fucking carrying right now. No fucking way, bro. New Zealand Color Hex.
Wow, he survived everything there. Got a little bit of pocketing as well. Got hacked in the middle of that fight.
Holy shit, he lived all that and fucking killed like 3 or 4.
Towards a brawl composition. Lucio, Moira into the Ram Reaper May as well. And Thailand, where's the response? Lucio for Pudo after Pally uses this nano. I'm looking forward to the potential of a Moira maybe about to come through as well. Thailand will also do swap compositions, but Thailand They probably thought they had won that fight, and maybe I think we thought that fight was lost for New Zealand as well, but Color Hex clutches through.
Pulled that one out of nowhere. Pally pops it out of his shot to Calvin, who's getting aggressive, but also surrounded. They found Par, though. August still not popping a coalescence, and Finn goes down. They're playing
nice
so close
wall,
to the chest
nice
once again,
wall.
and I'm not sure I understand it, but with all these members down, they get the DMAC on Calvin, but it's just too little too
risky.
late.
39 HP. Oh, he shouldn't have gotten the kill, bro. He shouldn't have gotten the kill. He probably would have jumped off the map.
Right now is that
He would have probably jumped off the map anyways to get mech back. Because they won the team fight. He would have been back, but...
Too many of the backside for it, unfortunately, as New Zealand.
Yeah, apparently, chat...
As you mentioned, down to
Bad Patcher Mario said Color Hex is the only player to win contenders on all 3 roles. So he won it on tank, DPS, and support. Crazy as shit.
One pulse bomb could shut it down, but it doesn't matter. August is already down and out for the Cal. Pulse bomb does go wide, but the damage is long since done. Calvin brought super low. Again, it feels like there's a tunnel vision on him. They find Pally, they're going to hide away from that self-destruct. They don't prevent the remech, and you've still got Ace running interference on the backline. Color Hex now down Para as well, and yeah, that's going to be the maximum distance here for New Zealand, unless again someone else pulls out a miracle. August and ODP with the double ultimates. Calvin's low, going to get demexed here. Ace is in trouble. Oh my goodness gracious, they're doing it again, pulling one back from the brink. This time
no way, bro.
And ODP, speaking of Color Hex, about to come back in with a blizzard. How long indeed?
Because they still have to win subsequent fights here. They're getting more distance, and this is good. This is minimum that they need.
They're going to have both DPS ults. That's the only thing they have. So Color Hex and Par are going to need to pop off here.
They have to win another fight. High vision. Guys, this is a risk. He's got to go for it.
On the Farad, nearly got shot out of the sky. Now boost onto Calvin, but the blizzard is there as well. Going to freeze him up. No, he's able to skirt around the edge of it, and ODP gets picked up.
Wait, what the hell? How did he get unfrozen?
As a Death Blossom, they need to find a log with it. Needs to maybe find
Par, bro. Par. There's no way New Zealand is coming back from that.
I never doubted you for a second. Go, you beauties.
They were supposed to get full held on, not full held, but held on second. They actually, Color Hex is MVP of this game.
Probably close to the 2.
He made it possible for his team.
New Zealand. I think 3 fights.
He made it possible for his team to actually cap all 3.
Even that final engagement. Puda had the sound barrier, was coming online, a couple percentage points off. The Par doesn't land the Death Blossom and taking down the backline. Very different story. Thailand still in a very likely position to hold. They have the respawn advantage. Time is on their side. Map geometry.
The guy's camera's back on too, but I didn't see.
Positioning also on the side of Thailand, and they were in position to hold, and they could not. New Zealand, gigantic clutch there, get that cap. That was a lot more than what you would expect given how rough B went. They look like they should have been held on B.
Yeah, that was by the seat of for New Zealand, and now on the defense. One thing I will say is they cap point A with a reasonable amount of time.
Ain't no way he's playing sitting crosswise.
If they can hold out A for that bit longer.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I play like that sometimes when I'm streaming.
Somewhere on B.
Crossing your legs.
They do have what they need to turn this into a winnable map, New Zealand.
I can't do that for the whole time because my blood circulation thinks I'm gonna fucking die, so I have to put my feet down.
Not that Thailand did too much to...
Didn't XQC use the game like this?
Let's see if New Zealand can do more on the defense. They're playing a heavier diversion than what Thailand had. Remember, Thailand had high vision on
he still does
for the longest time.
I don't know how you could game like this. This hurts.
Eventually swap off, and now on the attacking side, it's going to be Kariko Anna. So lacking the break this time around. And it's not as consistent healing for Ace on the Echo here. This is part of the reason why you would run the Brig, among other reasons.
And to heal on Color Hex has to be a little bit careful. Gives a bit of aerial supremacy over to Ace, and you see that in that differential on the ultimates as well. So ODP taking some heat for the team. Calvin trying to pressure forward around this corner. They're taking this time, setting up the dive.
Well, first 40-ish seconds gone now. And still trying to slowly make their way up main. That would have been some decent stickies from Ace if it connected.
Color Hex, oh, Ace still finds it. He's already looking good on the ultimate charge, and I think they were just waiting for the for that at this point, but unnecessary. They've already found a kill, now diving onto Finn. August is the one taking the majority.
Damn, aggressive as fuck, bro. Aggressive as fuck. And he gets his ult and lives. Holy shit.
Charged up already, was just about to go down. Now the shoe's on the other foot. ODP's in trouble, fighting against a duplicated Winston. Back and way away. Color Hex slow. The dive continues.
Oh my god, and he did the animation cancel to get the fucking kill.
The fight isn't where it needs to be anyway. New Zealand's just forced off.
It doesn't matter if Ace dies. I think they cap.
Try and get Ace down and maybe recontest at the same time, but Recontested certainly there. Ace gets away. Who's actually on the payload? Somebody's
yeah, it doesn't matter. Ace actually, that was a huge fucking play by Ace for Thailand. Going all the way to their spawn, getting that fucking kill on the Echo, and then still distracting like 4 people so they can't touch point. That's actually huge as fuck.
A lot of time on the board here for Thailand as well.
5 minutes for the whole street phase.
Gonna have to work hard on this defense, and we're seeing them look a little bit out of sorts. I was saying on their attacking half, they lacked a little bit of priority. They weren't really leading the charge. I'll have to see if they can maybe tie that up on the defense, but no, Finn gets dove onto. Nano boost onto ODP. They still want to fight it out. Nano boost onto Ace as well. There's at least a trade back there. ODP has himself a primal rage, but High Vision pretty on the cart right now. Nobody really challenging him. Just bullying Par in this corridor while the rest of the team gets cleaned off on the front line thanks to Calvin, who is such a hard taunt right now for New Zealand.
Eventual death onto Par there as well. You have to run out of blinks eventually, and there it is. The payload will now start moving along a decent amount of time. I mean, you remember New Zealand struggled to make the payload really get to any sort of distance on B at all. It's where they lost all their time. For Thailand, so currently they have the advantage. New Zealand will obviously have a retake opportunity here, but Dragon Strike and Kachuna Rush, straight line over the cap.
They got to really make the most
of it. Where that dragon going?
Primal, getting aggressive. Ace goes for the duplicate. Finds himself a Winston of his own, so it's going to be double primals here. Unless they can get Ace out of this, might be able to. He's low, gets healed up now. ODP's primal has run out. High Vision is low. That's a good start. And they've got Ace out of the duplicate, found him out of the sky as well. Very important defense coming through for New Zealand. Finally getting a cleaner, more proactive fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. If New Zealand didn't win that fight, they would have been fucking screwed. It would have been 5 minutes. It would have been close to 5 minutes for a third point.
From Ace, locked out, whip shot away by Finn. That's part of the reason why you didn't see that primal rage coming on through, and Ace got nothing done in the duplicate, as well as then, as we already mentioned, the Kachuna Rush from Apuro got disrupted by the primal rage from ODP.
Sneaky pulse bomb from Par doesn't quite find its mark. And now Ace a little bit low. Thailand having to take their time here. But time they certainly have. It's a long defense here for New Zealand if they want to have a full B hold. Ooh.
Start there with a Nano onto Color Hex.
Again, proactivity. I like it.
To match.
Nano, yeah, as you said, onto Calburn. So, oh, Color Hex drilled down. Not even a chance to duplicate. Ace all over him. Not getting much damage done with that Nano boost either. August now in trouble. Not getting any counter trades. Pop in the rally here as Finn as Par finds Ace. So they've got an opportunity to fight through here. Color Hex will be able to rejoin this fight. Self-destruct from Calvin. Just trying to force everyone off the cart. Maybe come back in, squeak the cap through. But nope, there's bodies there already for New Zealand. Ready to defend. Now, looking for the kills. Color Hex back in the mix, as are all of the members of Team Thailand anyway. So it's a full 5v5. Primal Rage once again.
Yo, wait a minute. New Zealand is doing some work here. They don't want to lose.
Both duplicates available.
4 minutes to 1.5 now, almost.
Is just jumping around a couple of different targets. Par taking down the side. That's the 5 versus 4. Double duplicates to be used here. This time Color Hex needs to be proactive. It is.
Ace ends up duplicating a Brig. Second rally is nice, but nope. Forced out of it immediately. That being said,
holy shit, Ace is fucking goated.
And now going to go down as well. And there ended the point B defense.
I like how aggressive he is.
As soon as that pick came through, and it was an unforced error.
Okay, chat. All New Zealand needs to do is get it under a minute. If they get it under a minute, they're in the fucking game. If they cap with over a minute, they're fucking screwed.
Got caught. That's all it is. Thailand now coming through with double the amount of time. They did lose a lot. Thailand lost a lot of time onto B. Not enough, I think, to really threaten them just yet. It's 3 minutes to the 1:30 that New Zealand had, pushing C. The finish line remains the same. Thailand coming through with a couple vaults. Color Hex saved by the Nano.
Yeah, they ended up wanting to commit that instead of just healing the slow way, but they make hay while the sun's shining. They find High Vision nice and quick. Smart sleep on the Calvin keeps him out of the mix for a hot second. Ace now, Nano boosted. ODP low.
Holy shit, that damage, dude. That fucking damage as Echo.
Finn goes down. ODP still alive, but ineffectual in the fight while he's at low. Color Hex trying to make a hero play happen. Ace is totally and utterly unchallenged as Thailand continue the push. 2 minutes here, and it's a dire defense.
This Ace guy is fucking good as shit, man.
He's trying to buy a little bit of time away. pulling Thailand members off, but the payloads at the end.
And they need to get it. They need to stall at 50 seconds, chat. They need to stall at 50 seconds so New Zealand can have time left.
Less than a minute, otherwise we're in a draw only scenario.
And they got nothing but a rally here. Finn's already down. Yeah, Calvin, the
Oh,
self-destruct creating some space.
fuck.
Kalahek's already dead as well. No duplicate.
30
no
seconds,
ultimates
chat.
to play.
35
New Zealand
seconds
struggling
stall.
to get any pressure down. And yeah, we're going to be in a draw-only scenario for New Zealand. 1 minute 30.
It's not going to be a draw-only scenario. Oh, I mean, technically, yeah, but Thailand can win. If they cap in a minute 30, chat, they win. New Zealand has no time.
Now it's a possibility of it. That 1:30 bonus time, by the way, that's all they need, because if you look at what we had at the end of the clock there, roughly about 1:30 there for Thailand, what was the difference? The 1:30 extra that Thailand had going into C.
Yep. And, well, I mean, at this point, I want to see a draw because it's the only way New Zealand keep their hopes alive here. If that point A gets capped, that's it, 2-0. They're done. They start off with that L, and we talked about how difficult that's going to be to overcome with how tight this group is actually looking. So this is a real do-or-die moment more than ever before, and it feels like New Zealand are a little bit lost right now.
Oh, I mean, they're playing Thailand close. It's a competitive series, but you'd have to say New Zealand had to play through more clutch moments where an individual or a couple of players had to pull out something real special, claim and clutch a miracle. Thailand, it's been a lot more of tight gameplay, a little bit more seasoned, and I think it speaks to the fact that, again, it's predominantly made up of players from Kraken Esports who just won Contenders APAC, and yeah, they're players that are currently, after winning Contenders, at the top of the game, and beyond World Cup, they'll also be playing in the Owl Open as well. So,
yeah,
Thailand fairly stacked coming into this event. New Zealand playing them close.
Okay, chat. Let's see if they win this. Only a minute and a half.
New Zealand a little bit more in just 1:28 to get a single tick. It's not guaranteed.
Certainly not. And the clutch potential has been
If they
there
tie this,
for
I
New
think they go
Zealand.
to a map 3.
Where you need to see that clutch factor come through for them. ODP aggressive. That's a nice Andy nade, but only a slowdown. That being said, 30 seconds off the clock. That's a third of the time gone.
Yeah. 3 slowdowns like that and you've got it. So
Par's down.
Oh, Par going down though.
That's brutal. Calburn is anti-heal, but ODP is so low. They don't have any forward pressure. Remember, 1 tick. They can't back off too far here. Had to come in for a recontest, and Kalahek is dead again.
Why are they playing Winston? Genuinely confused. It's probably his comfort pick. He probably doesn't play Diva. I don't know.
And there it is. Thailand absolutely
Thailand actually did a 2-0 sweep. That is crazy, bro.